Hi guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As I mentioned last time, I'm going to be recording videos in the most unusual places because I want to stay consistent and I want to practice what I preach. I mean, I've always practiced what I preach, but still, since I had become inconsistent in the past 2 months, and it was very difficult for me to get back, I thought why not just kind of randomly get up and create videos. And the first video I resumed was with what I made at Golf Fort, and it was kind of relieving to see that okay, I could do that in front of so many people. Now why do I say that? A lot of people say that Kanishka, you're so confident, you're an extrovert. But let me tell you this, and the agenda of today's topic is that trust me when I say this, I am very shy to talk to strangers. And I know it might sound very, oh yeah, you're just being modest and you're just saying this because you want to make us feel normal. That's so not true. I mean, all the people in my company also know, and the people who know me very well know, that I cannot do cold calls. I cannot talk to a stranger or tell things which when a stranger is not interested or when they don't want to talk. I mean, hats off to the people who do sales and cold calling, especially when someone is not willing or ready to listen to them. And I have a friend, I mean, she's an introvert, and when I see her do these cold calls or speak to people who she does not know or people who she's not even sure are going to be kind to her, it is kind of so nice to see her make those calls because I know that I'm not able to do it. But yeah, before we start the topic, since I've said the agenda, and before we start, I just want to kind of mention that I am really putting my raw self out there because it is kind of how do I explain, weird to see yourself like this where you're not even ready, you're just in the pool, your nails are not done, but the view is to die for. I am recording this video from the infinity pool at Aralia Resort in Unawatuna called near Gaul. So yeah, that's the view. That's my mom floating, and like mom being around me, I'm just like recording videos, and that is how the view looks like so pretty. But yeah, I mean, the view is pretty, but maybe I'm not looking that pretty. But let me start with this. I mean, it is very difficult for me to put myself out of my comfort zone and go and talk to people who I am sure are not going to kind of listen to me or are strangers. Now, a lot of people say that, Kanishka, how were you able to overcome this? Well, first let me explain to you that what do I mean when I say that I am not a very confident person to talk to strangers. Now, my mom, as soon as she was here in Unawatuna, it was easier for her to like just go and say hi to strangers, hi to people, and it kind of makes me feel weird that what if they discard me. And especially I'm talking about when I am in a different country. When I am international, I just feel like I am not able to understand what they talk. And especially even people who speak English, their accent is so different. When I went to Thailand, when I went to Bali, or even when I went to Dubai is still fine. Even when I went to Thailand and Bali and Malaysia, most importantly, they have their own language, and English for them is very difficult. It took me a while to understand and speak English really well. I think I started talking English properly even after my 12th standard. Uske pehle tak I was very underconfident in my school. And I think all of this started from my school. Even though I was an overachieving kid and I was somebody who was really confident when it comes to, let me go speak to people and everything. But they used to make fun of me. I'll want to explain an incident. We were in Allahabad for a competition, and I was a debate champion for 3 consecutive years. And that was not because, oh, my communication skills are very good. That was because my I really knew the pointers, I really knew the subject, so I know that is why it was easier for me to kind of debate on that topic. But when it came to expressing myself, when it came to actually putting myself out there, I was really underconfident. And the reason being, when I said something, I remember a statement that I mentioned that, so why are people suiciding these days? And that's incorrect English. And you'll not believe all the people who were there, the friends, the people I went with, they started mocking me. And it became a topic and it became a subject to mock me, that suiciding, instead of saying committing suicide, it became a whole thing. And then you kind of lose your confidence in such cases, and I'm sure this happens to most of you, so many of us, in so many different cases. But guess what? Slowly I had to work on that. A lot of people watching this video may relate to this, that we are constantly cribbing. We're constantly talking about how we are not able to do something and we are not working on it actively. What I did was I actively worked on it. I knew that it was a problem with me. My English is a problem for me. So then I worked on it, and I think after my 12th standard is when I became more confident. I had good teachers in my 11th and 12th in English. He helped me understand all of these things, told me small things. Even till date, I make so many mistakes, cope up, and so many things which my friends correct me. But I think that's fine. I think you carry that gracefully. But when it comes to talking to strangers and networking, people say that Kanishka, you can go to any network event and network. No, that's not the case. Trust me, that's not the case. What happens is what I've realized, when I go and talk to a stranger, if they are not interested and if you're not providing value, nobody wants to listen to you. So the first thing and the first golden rule, since y'all have heard me for 5 minutes, is that provide value. And first of all, for that you need to have value. If I do not have any value to provide, or if I don't know my subject, how are people even going to listen to me, and why would they listen to me, most importantly? So the first and the foremost thing that you need to do is have value in yourself and provide value. For example, if somebody is walking up to me, or if I'm walking up to somebody, I need to make sure that if they're a businessman, or if anything that they are doing, they are going to be benefited by me going and giving them that information, be it about marketing, be it about anything. Any client or any person who I know, so once Tanmay Bhatt had asked Dr. Siddhant Bhargav that who is Kanishka and what does she do for you, and then I couldn't go and I couldn't get myself to kind of network with him or even like have a conversation eventually, because I just knew that I can't provide any value to him. He's already so big and he already is doing the best in the field. I'm so small that I can't provide value to him. On the other hand, one of my team members recently got one of an amazing client from Mumbai, and that client is doing too good for himself, like too good. So when we were deciding, me and Dhwani said that, ma'am, I don't think right now we are at that stage that we can provide value to that client, and we don't want to burn bridges. So when you know कि जब तुम value नहीं provide कर सकते हो, तो फालतू में जाके वो bridges burn मत करो. But on the other hand, if you know that you can provide value, that's the first step to networking. The second step is dressing well. And I can't even emphasize on how important this is and how helpful this tip is, because every event that I go to, having a good personality, wearing good clothes kind of attracts the right attention. I'm not saying you need to wear revealing clothes. I'm just talking about you need to wear decent clothes, you need to wear good clothes. You need to wear clothes that are going to make people think that you are standing out and make people think that you are a person of value. And when that happens, people automatically want to talk to you more. See, if you look attractive, I mean, I know now in this video I'm not looking that well, and it is kind of annoying for me also to look at myself. But when I'm looking nice, when the video looks nice, when you're seeing all of this on your TV screen, it kind of makes an impact. It is very evident that, oh, you want to watch that video. The second thing, first of all, let me finish that. Like, it's very, very, very important for you to dress well. If you dress well and if you present yourself well, people automatically want to talk to you 5 minutes extra. The third thing, just say hi. Just say hi. Trust me. And you know, I overcame my fear of what would people say by just saying hi. See, I know I have a pretty smile, I know I'm a confident person, but it is still difficult for me to talk to strangers, and I've just gone and said hi. Now it backfires a lot, trust me. Like yesterday, I was in the ocean swimming, and there was this beautiful, cutesy girl, and I just went and said hi, and she said hi, and her mom just shouted at her for talking to a stranger. I mean, makes sense. I got really embarrassed. I couldn't even swim in the ocean. I just ran and came to my room. But I think it's a chance we need to take. On the other hand, when I was swimming in the pool, there were these two girls, and they did not even know English, but they spoke to me so kindly and just like explaining word by word. So it is very, very, very difficult for me to talk to a stranger, and trust me, it kind of irks me inside that why am I like this even after being so confident. But I think these are things that you learn. Like, I had fear from water, I had fear from heights, but look at me today. I'm in the water on a height, and I think I overcame it because I worked on it. When I had fear from water, I used to literally go boating, sit ekdam aage, and aankh band karke I used to just pray. I used to just like, oh no, I need to look at the water, I need to be comfortable with the water. These waves that you see here, these waves used to scare me. Like, you should ask my mom. Me and mom both have a fear of water, but I became a water baby eventually. So I just have one thing to explain in this video, that for all the people who think that they can't network and it's really difficult for them to kind of talk to strangers, talk to people, the first and the foremost thing that you need to work on yourself today is work on it. You need to identify what your problem is. Like for me, I can speak to any person, any person, if they know me or they remotely even know what I'm doing, because I know I've realized this about myself, that I'm kind of a person who likes to brag or talk about myself when someone is interested to know. The second thing, so many of my friends keep on saying that, "Arey, tere liye to new friends banana is so easy." I'm like, no. The most important thing I just keep on my face is a smile, and of course, it kind of adds on because I'm a girl. It becomes a little easier because people are kinder, but you never know people's intentions. People are kinder to us, but then at the end of the day, you also don't know what people's intentions are towards you, and that makes it difficult as well. And that's what, there are pros and cons to everything, like literally everything. So yeah, I mean, I just wanted to explain from this video that it is difficult for me also to talk to strangers, and as much as I would seem very confident, these are the 3 things that has really helped me network. The third thing is just say hi. Like if someone doesn't want to talk or a conversation doesn't flow, it doesn't flow, it's fine. You need to get over the embarrassment, and I have been in so many embarrassing situations. I mean, I was just explaining this to my mom, and my mom went and she was telling this chef that the gas is on even when you're not using it, and then he thought that she's asking for an omelette, and then he just served her an omelette, and I said, "Now eat, I told you not to like talk to people." And she said, since when did you become like not talking to people types? And I said, I have always been that person. I've always been a person, maybe the kind of friends I am around with are more introverted than me, and I am kind of a bit more confident and can go out and make things happen in front of them. So that's why it seems like that. But trust me, when I go out in the world and when I see people more confident than me, thriving and living and not worried, not scared, not embarrassed with anything, it kind of makes me feel like I wish I was that too. So we are always trying to be better. If you're someone watching this video and trying to learn from me, trust me, I'm learning from someone else too. So I'm not perfect. Sorry for like not being in the best state right now, but I'm glad that you all heard me from this beautiful location. I've just been showing this off way too much, but yeah, that's it. And if you ever have problems in how to talk to people, never give your business card, by the way. So yeah, I am scared to talk to strangers too, and I cannot explain this. Only the people who are very, very close to me know this, that how embarrassing or scared or difficult it is for me to kind of even walk up to someone and but it's in me. And when you have a fear inside you, people are not seeing that. मतलब लोग नहीं देख सकते तुम्हारे अंदर का डर. मम्मा मुझे बताती थी जब मैं स्टेज पे जाती थी, मम्मा बोलती थी लोग तुम्हारे अंदर का डर नहीं देख सकते, वो सिर्फ तुम्हारे एक्शंस बाहर से देख सकते हैं. एंड दैट्स व्हाट is something that I have lived by. Like everything that I do, even business, even networking, saying hi, talking to people, it just makes me feel like they don't know what's going inside me, and that's my superpower. All I can do is show them what I have outside, and that I can do with full confidence. So yeah, that's it for the day, guys. Bye, take care, ta-da. And that was my video for the day. Mama, say bye. Bye. Okay, bye-bye, guys.